Hey guys, what's going on? Steven back again, and I'm back with another Walking Dead video. Sorry I sound so terrible, my allergies are acting up. Allergy season has arrived. Yay. So the topic for today's video is about the Daryl Dixon spinoff. Now, I did come across this Q&A on Portal TWD, so spoiler warning ahead, just in case, I'm covering myself. And also, I don't know if this Q&A is 100% true, 100% false, or 50-50, some true, some false. Take it however you'd like. Alright, so it goes on to say, the Q&A are based on a trailer for TWD Daryl Dixon. It's about 5 minutes long. Wow, so this show gets a 5-minute trailer, but like all other shows only get this little 20-25 second little clips. The song playing is called, I'm not even going to try to pronounce it, but it is by Edith Piaf. Translation, no regrets. All the slides are in order to approximate the timeline of events. Of course, this was an early version, so things could be changed before the trailer is officially released / the show airs. So question, does Daryl know how he got to France and why France? Answer, in a voiceover at the beginning of the trailer, Daryl introduces himself with a brief explanation of where he's from and that he ran into trouble. He says that if he doesn't make it back, he wants his family to know that he tried. Later, Daryl explained to Isabel, a nun who plays a pivotal role, what happened to him in a bit more detail. Bad people left him to die, tied to a dinghy in the ocean. By random chance, he was washed ashore in France instead. Nobody else knows he survived or where he ended up. Why he washed up in France appears to be more of a question of fate or luck. Overall, how does the Daryl spinoff look with France as the backdrop? Answer, the location and scenery are breathtaking. Quaint French villages, beautiful architecture, and the majestic cliffs make for a stunning backdrop to Daryl's story, like I've been saying. After he washes ashore, he seems to wander the countryside and abandoned towns. He stops at an abandoned shop and sees walkers, likely for the first time in France. How does Daryl wind up in the Covent? Daryl encounters walkers and a group of soldiers while wandering around on his own. He is injured in one of these fights. It's not clear which exactly. Isabel finds him just before he passes out and takes him to the Covent. They treat his wounds and Isabel gives him a bath and cleans his clothes. Who are the nun and the kid we see with Daryl? Don't forget this was also translated, I believe. Isabel is a member of a religious order. The white veil indicates that she is in training, but has not taken her vows to be a nun yet. Flashbacks from the start of the zombie apocalypse show Isabel took her sister to the Covent for help because she was pregnant and likely in labor. Her sister died in childbirth, and she raised her nephew, Laurent. Hopefully I said that right. At the Covent. The nuns believe Laurent is special and will lead the revival of humanity. As Daryl is recovering in the Covent, Isabel asks him for help, saying Laurent needs teaching to get ready. She needs Daryl to help to get him in place to accomplish that. She saw Daryl fight and knows that he is strong and capable of escorting them. What is going on in the scene with Daryl and Isabel by the fire? Daryl is telling Isabel what happened to him. This appears to happen very early on, so if there were any kind of memory lost, it doesn't last very long. Apparently Daryl says, "You asked me how I got here. I left home looking for something. I figured there had to be something out there worth finding, and I ran into some bad people who put me on a boat, and that didn't go well. I washed ashore here, and I ran into a nun. You can take me to that place, right? That place with the port." Isabel, yes. Daryl, all right then, I'll take you where you need to go. We see Daryl, Isabel, Laurent, and Sylvie, apparently one of the other nuns, traveling together in a different scene in the show. Daryl is shown captured at one point. What's the story there? Daryl, Isabel, Lauren, and Sylvie, also traveling with them, appear to get captured by a group of kids/teenagers. They are taken to their community. It also appears they make peace because they are shown around the community and talk about how the kids have survived. They have dinner with the group and Daryl is shown watching a movie with them. But it's hard to tell how much time they spend in The Lord of the Flies. Paris edition. Does Daryl encounter any bad guys/villains? There is a group of soldiers that Daryl encounters and fights at the Covenant. Oh god, I'm gonna butcher this. Les Guerreros de Codron? I probably butchered that. The Warriors of Codron, or Codron's Warriors, he kills at least one of them. The leader of these soldiers finds him as a walker and is angry. A girl tells him it was an American who did it. Later, they seem to continue to hunt/look for Daryl after he leaves the Covenant. And that looks like that is it. Yep, 7 questions. Okay, so there we go. There is the Q&A for the Daryl spinoff. Very, very interesting. Okay, so we do know, where was it? Okay, so he goes, which question was it? Was it question 4? Yeah, he said he needed to go and look for something. Yep, I left home looking for something. So I wonder if he was still going to look for Rick, because I thought that was the hint that we were going for, which I could still see happening. Maybe, all right, he goes looking for Rick. I left home looking for something, looking for maybe Rick, and then he ran into some bad people, maybe on the way trying to find Rick. He comes across, these people turn out to be bad, and then they put him on a boat. But then why? All right, bad people left him to die. So I wonder where they were heading in the boat. That is my question. Bad people left him to die. They tied him to a dinghy in the ocean. And then by random chance, he washed ashore. So I wonder where... Okay, so it kind of seems like it's kind of coming together a little bit. All right. Daryl left looking for something, probably going to find Rick. He comes across some people, figuring trying to get help, turn out to be bad people. They put him on a boat, and then they tied him to a dinghy in the ocean, and then I guess he came undone, and he ended up washing ashore in France. So I wonder where they were heading in that boat. Huh. So it kind of seems like it's kind of piecing together a little bit. But yeah, like I've been saying, the backdrop and stuff like that is going to look really cool, especially from some of the filming update videos I did. Some of the scenes and stuff like that look absolutely amazing. So we do see, he's going to be there with a nun. Well, I guess a soon-to-be nun, because she hasn't taken her vows yet, so she's not like a full nun. Let's see, she's a member of a religious order. The white veil indicates she is in training but has not taken her vows. Sister died in childbirth and she raised her nephew. So she kind of thinks her nephew, Laurent, is going to be the one to, I guess, lead the revival of humanity, and she wants Daryl to basically teach him and train him. Let's see, what else? So there is a Sylvie as well. Not sure who she is, but another one of the nuns. Okay, so she's just another nun that apparently is traveling with them. Yep, group of kids. And then there was a group of soldiers that Daryl encounters and fights at the Covenant, which I did do a video on. I forget which video it was. But yeah, I believe there was like a group of soldiers, and I think the nuns go charging at them with spears and stuff, but they ended up getting gunned down. But Daryl kills one of them, and the leader of that group finds the one that Daryl killed as a walker and is angry and is now on the hunt for Daryl. So very interesting. Very interesting. Like I said, I don't know if this is 100% true. If it's not true, like I said at the beginning, maybe this might have changed. This was a very early version, so things could be changed before the trailer is officially released / the show airs. But it kind of sounds like if this is all true, like it is kind of coming together. Like I said, Daryl left looking for something, probably going to find Rick. Comes across people he thought could, kind of help him out. They turn out to be bad, put him on a boat, go out to the ocean somewhere, tie him to a dinghy, and then, comes free and ends up, must have been heading towards, I don't know, towards the UK or something like that to wash up in France. I mean, I don't know, but sounds pretty interesting. So anyways, yeah, there we go. There is the Q&A for what could be the trailer for the Daryl Dixon show. Sounds pretty interesting. I am interested to learn more and, just see what happens, see if I am right that, Daryl went off to find Rick and ends up getting kidnapped. And then that's how he got to France, and now he's kind of tied up in this whole storyline, I washed up here, I found this nun, now this nun wants my help. I ended up killing, these guys that were attacking us, and now they're hunting us, and now we're on the run, while kind of training John Connor in a way. But yeah, I mean, sounds pretty interesting. Have to wait and actually see the trailer whenever that's going to be released, probably end of summer or something like that, maybe. But yeah, so there we go. Very interesting. So anyways, let me know, what do you think about the Q&A? Do you think it's true? Do you think it's wrong? Do you think it might have changed? Let me know. And other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that thumbs up button. That'd be awesome. Remember, feel free to subscribe to my channel. Follow me on social media. Links in the description box below. And, of course, leave me all your thoughts and comments. And other than that, stick around. Fear is returning this week. So hopefully I can start up my reaction videos once again. So other than that, just stick around. More videos are on the way. And I will see you guys next time.